What's up guys, Perfection here, and as you can see on your screen, we are back with the Mary Sue OC roast session. Yes, your perfect being, the #1 anime, gaming, and Dragon Ball channel and content and entertainment on YouTube is back at it again, roasting these Mary Sues and correcting these creators so that they create better content, better characters that don't have to be goddamn Mary Sues. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so our first Mary Sue is Okra, and I found this monstrosity over on Twitter. Now, the first comment that I have to make is, why does this character look like a wannabe Korra from Legend of Korra ripoff? Like, seriously, it disgusts me. Like, if you remember Legend of Korra, the most hated incarnation of the Avatar series, she was an obligatory Mary Sue. She was a ridiculous Mary Sue. So making a Dragon Ball OC that looks just like her already puts over the intentions that you wanted to make a Mary Sue. That was your goal, that was your intention, and that's what you did. Look at the blue little whatever water tribe garb, whatever. I mean, I don't even want to give this person points for naming them Okra, because at least they chose a vegetable name, but still, to plaster it all over a Mary Sue, the face, it's repugnant. Now, it's not as repugnant as Kale or Caulifla, but repugnant is still repugnant, and this is a repugnant Mary Sue. But it's no surprise that, of course, she had to have a Super Saiyan transformation. Look at this ugly, disgusting, vile Mary Sue. Like, they just had to push it, right? They couldn't just stop at the base form and make them a valiant warrior. They had to slap Super Saiyan on this Mary Sue. They were at the drive-thru and they said, you know what, making a Mary Sue, Super Saiyan it for me. And this is what Okra did. And apparently they're against Time Breaker King Vegeta, which, again, Time Breaker King Vegeta would just like flick this person with their pinky and just obliterate them in the dust. But because this is a Mary Sue, Rey from Star Wars levels of Mary Sue, she's gonna be able to compete with King Vegeta Time Breaker. It's just ridiculous. Of course, the Super Saiyan aura has highlighted the disgusting color palette of this character, like super dark tan skin against some light blue. Like, this person is dressing like a Power Ranger, just all of the uniform is light blue. They just chose one primary color. They said blue. Okay, bam, done. They have no design sense, nothing, just a pathetic, ill-fated attempt at making a overpowered Dragon Ball character. And I think that's all I really have to say about this. It disgusts me. Get it out of my sight. Like, I almost want to vomit by looking at this character. So the next Mary Sue that we have is Majin Steph from Wembley over on DeviantArt. And yes, you can see this other Mary Sue that we covered in a past video that was apparently good enough to take on Majin, well, not Majin Vegeta, but Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta at the same time. Yes, that is the same character from the last series we did. And I mean, it's real. Why do people feel the need to make Mary Sues? I mean, you could make really compelling characters that are built up, that have a great backstory, that, you know, have layers and, you know, can compel fans. And I just don't get it. I really don't get it. And the fact that she included YUCK, I just remembered this character's name, YUCK, in this. It's just two Mary Sues. One is just so apparent that they're ripping off Majin Vegeta, or if Xenoverse 2 has anything to say about it, the Prince of Destruction Vegeta. But it's just terrible. Terrible. You've gone bad to worse. Look at the captions. Don't look so surprised, Yuko. This was the only way to make you fight without any regrets. Like, really? Ripping off of the dialogue from the show, same pose, everything. Get out of here with that crap, man. Just go to the next one, please. Let's go to the next one. And it's Team Mirai, the Mary Sues of Team Mirai from Limbonics. And as you can see, this is full SJW Mary Sues. Look at the one on the right. Yup, the half-hair shaven Mary Sue look that's so common. Oh, look, she's so cool because apparently someone cut her eye. Like, oh, that means she's tough. It looked like the biker look. Really? What is this? Terminator 2 Judgment Day? And the other one is just like, that is not the physiology of females. They are not, females do not get that big. They don't. I don't know what world these people live on. Like, even if a female takes a whole boatload of steroids, they will not get that big. There is a limit, okay? There's a limit, and they have crossed it. And Trunks is just back there like, WTF. Look at the dialogue. Haha, Trunks was right. You guys are pretty tough. The trip to this timeline was totally worth it. Like, this little, I don't even want to say her name, but I think Khalifa ripoff over here. I mean, to rip off of an already established Mary Sue, it's sickening. This whole thing was sickening. Please, let's go to the next. Let's just go to the next. Shino. This Mary Sue has actually appeared once before in this series. Now, she had a more overpowered transformation. Of course, this is from Mania Zoe. And this time around, she doesn't have a rainbow-haired Super Saiyan 3. Rather, she has Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Instinct just standing there with a wannabe Superman pose. Man, and they made her hair red, so I guess like she's trying to rip off Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and she's wearing the traditional Chinese, what is it? It's not a blouse, but that's my first intention. That's my first inclination towards what that is, but it's not called a blouse. It's not called a gi either. It's not actually a gi, but it is a traditional Chinese t-shirt. That's what we're going with. I don't know the term right now. The term escapes me right now. But just the whole demeanor of this character, oh man, I just don't like it. And now we have Katie from @KatieDMDares on Twitter. This character is the quintessential Mary Sue. Now, I know it doesn't look too like much from this Xenoverse screenshot, but I've read the backstory for this character and it is ridiculous. Talk about a Superman slash Goku slash anything Mary Sue ripoff. Like, I mean, this character wants to be a MC so hard with what was written from this character, for this character. It just baffles me, it really does, at where the heads are of these creators as they craft these characters. Now, she's wearing basic ass bottoms, just a white gi bottom with a red belt with the pilot suit top, you know, just like Yuko. It seems to be a common top among Mary Sues. I don't know why. I've never really, I mean, the pilot top served a purpose back before the Pride Trooper attire became available, but look at her art, her character art. Now, this is the actual character art for this character named Katie. Look at it. The atypical Mary Sue fangirl aura, if you will. The way that the character is portrayed, like, yay, I'm a Mary Sue, I'm gonna fly all over the place with my pink aura. Don't I look precious? That's just what this character screams to me. I mean, why? Why? Just why? There's already thousands upon thousands, perhaps even millions of Mary Sues out there, and you just had to add another one to the fire, didn't you? You just had to add another one to the pile. You just couldn't make a really good, compelling female character. You had to make them a Mary Sue. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. And they tried to add like the little comic book background explosion or whatever. Let's just go to the next one. Now this little number is from Shinahatsu from Twitter, and as you can see, it is a Ultra Instinct Mary Sue. Disgusting, pathetic, completely lacking in any creativity whatsoever. Making a great character is not copying another great character. Okay? I don't care how much she tries to look like Goku, she is not a great character. Why can't you give her a custom transformation? Why does it either have to be some ripoff Super Saiyan or some ripoff Ultra Instinct? Why can't you just come up with something unique? And of course, this is also from Shinahatsu, and it's named Shinahatsu. Look at it, Mary Sue, and a creepy one at that. Like, look at the bottom right. She looks like she's gonna victimize someone. It looks like she's gonna assault someone. And let's not forget that she's trying to look like Kale. Actually, not trying to. She looks like a edgelord Kale. And you know, if you look anything like Kale, Caulifla, or Kefla, that's almost an automatic Mary Sue status right there. The outfit doesn't even look like it's from Dragon Ball. It looks pathetic. Look, oh, except for the arm. Like she had to rip off Mecha Frieza. So the next one is from Kurikuriyo Art, and it's inexplicable squatting. I don't know what's going on here. Like, is she like, what's like? Close your legs. Like, she's just like advertising there. So we have a advertising Super Saiyan Mary Sue. Like, I'm sorry, but I just like, ladies, like, don't do that. Like, what's going on here? And she looks like a rip-off Power Ranger, like the whole green aesthetic. And now we have SSJ Vela from Eric Arts. Wannabe Gogeta. This is just a wannabe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, this is the most unappealing character that I've seen thus far, just because they tried to rip off Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with the hairstyle and just decided to slap it gold, just like, oh no, it's gold Gogeta. It's not, we're not ripping off anything. This is so pathetic. Again, I just don't like Mary Sue's. It has to stop. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and we will keep hunting down these Mary Sues and bring them to justice and erase them from the Dragon Ball universe. Yes, and again, hit that notification bell, enable all notifications so that you know all the content that's coming out, so that we can continue to body